Little busier on this side. 1,000 miles. You hear that, Mr. Leahy? Chickadees are saying cheeseburger.
What's up, dudes? I'm Will Rockmore, trail name Laststrap. I'm just about to hit the 1,000 mile marker, and after months in the wilderness, something unexpected started happening. Civilization is starting to feel strange. Real quick, help me beat the AI overlords by hitting that like button and subscribing if you haven't already, and let's go.
Good morning. It is, what is it? Well, it's 6:51 in the morning. It's a beautiful morning. I'm getting a fairly early start, early for me. I tried getting up at 4:30, but it just didn't happen. 22 miles yesterday. We'll do that. But I just was reflecting on how good I have it, how beautiful it is out here. I'm almost packed up. Got a little bit of a mess, but today's a big day. I'm gonna try and do 15.5 miles where I'll take a long break and then try and do a big, I think it's 2,000 foot climb. And then I'll camp at the top and try and make it into Kennedy Meadows in the morning. After every day, this last stretch has just been so much elevation up and down. I'm gonna have to push myself today, but I got this. This is Dorothy Lake, almost a Dorothy Pass. There's no place like home. Probably take a little break, get some food, a snack-a-doo. Got a descent and then a 2,000 foot climb, and that'll make a 21 mile day, unless I just make it a 28 mile day. But it's a little early to be making calls like that. So let's start with a snack. You hear that, Mr. Leahy? The chickadees are saying cheeseburger. Cheeseburger.
Yeah, I might be losing her, bud. Maybe that's what happens after walking 1,000 miles. So anyway, the funny thing is, the longer I'm out here, the more normal all of this starts to feel. Talking to myself, getting way too excited about food, spending all day walking through the woods with nobody around for miles. At some point, it stopped feeling strange and just became everyday life. What's starting to feel strange is everything else. Crowded places, traffic, constant noise, even simple decisions seem harder than they used to. I always thought the challenge of a thru hike would be adapting to life on trail, but lately I've been wondering if the bigger challenge is adapting back.
1,000 miles. 1,000 miles on the Pacific Crest Trail. Motherfucker, yeah. 1,610 kilometers. If you ain't American. Man, a toast. To us.
Yeah,
To
2,000 miles.
We're making it 1,000 miles on the PCT.
Oh yeah. That's crazy. That's insane. Oh, we've come that far, so.
Go slow or you'll spill it all over yourself.
No. Maybe it keeps the bugs away, but like.
I wish.
Thank you.
Thanks. You're welcome.
This is incredible. I feel very happy to be here right now.
Yeah.
Me too.
I wasn't even sure that I was
Happy
gonna make it when I started the trail to like 1,000 miles, because you never know. A lot of people have to leave in the first few weeks.
This is a big milestone.
Wow.
Yeah, it might be apart from getting to Canada, might be the biggest one even. Yeah, but 2,000
I think
probably not as
I'm
good as...
with you. I think like 1,000 is such a big deal. Like,
yeah.
you could quit and be like, I did 1,000 miles on the PCT. Nobody can ever take that away from you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it just sounds cool. Leaving the Sierras. This is what the mountains look like. Definitely not the same.
being absolutely destroyed by the wind. It's gonna be a rough night up at 10,500 feet, but get some trail magic in the morning.
It appears as though I've been shown up with the backcountry chef skills here. We've got some peanut noodles with shiitake mushrooms and tofu and peas and corn. Okay, it's getting cold, gotta go. Morel time. Scribbles here is about to have her very first morel mushroom.
Wow. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my god. Damn.
Pretty all right, huh?
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Wow.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Cool. That meaty texture, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's more?
There's more. But wait, there's more.
Wow. What a treat.
Right? Glad you were here to enjoy them with
Thank
me.
you.
I just saw the most amazing sunset of my entire life, but it was cut short because of some freezing cold wind. I'm up at about 10,500 feet. Did 22 miles today. Made a new friend. Had a great day overall. I'm tired, my body's really sore, but I don't have far to go tomorrow to get to Trail Magic for the 4th of July and figure out all my chores. But I'm gonna try and get to sleep and see you tomorrow.
Somewhere along the way, I stopped measuring this journey in miles. 1,000 miles seems impressive on paper, but the distance isn't what sticks with me.
Oh man, that's awesome.
It's the moments of awe.
Totally different view, totally different landscape.
Yeah. The places that made me stop and stare a little longer than I planned to. The trail is still taking me north, but lately it feels like it's changing something else too. I'm just not sure what yet. And this far in, you'd think the views would start to feel familiar. Instead, somehow they felt bigger. Maybe that's one of the reasons people fall in love with places like this. No matter how long you stay, they never quite stop surprising you.
Trail Magic!
By the time I reached Kennedy Meadows North, I thought getting off trail would feel like the break I needed. Most hikers look forward to this. For me, it felt exhausting. After weeks of living a simple routine, walk, eat, sleep, repeat, the crowds, noise, prices, and constant activity hit me harder than I expected. Nothing was wrong with the place. In fact, most people seemed to be having a great time. But for whatever reason, I felt completely overstimulated. So when a local fisherman offered to take me to Strawberry, I took it. It ended up being one of those trail moments I'll probably remember forever. We swapped stories, talking about fishing, life, and everything in between. After dropping me off and before heading home, he even bought me a 6-pack from Dying Breed, his favorite brewery, and we knocked back a couple while watching the 4th of July live music at Strawberry store. Not long after, I realized something. There were still people there. There was still noise. There was still activity. The difference was that I had somewhere quiet to retreat to. A bed. A place to decompress. A place where I could shut the world out for a little while. Sometimes it's not the crowd that spins me out. It's a feeling like I can't escape it. And after over 1,000 miles on this trail, I realized I needed the option for tranquility more than I realized. Also, shout out Agua Bonita. Thank you for the ride and the beer, buddy. You're a real one.
Walking to the Pinecrest store on a cute little side quest trail. This is a cool bridge. The little rope to hold on to so you don't fall off. A little sketchy. Cool though. I'm not feeling great and I haven't all day, so if I don't get feeling better by the end of the day, I think this is the right way. Might have to take a zero, which I really don't want to have to do. And there's already a closure right now north of Edna, I think it's called. Got some ground to make up, so I don't want a zero, but I also don't want to get back on trail with stomach issues. Strawberry to Pinecrest Trail. Super cute little side quest. This is awesome. I could see how people would want to spend time in Strawberry and Pinecrest. Strawberry reminds me of like a little bit even smaller of a Crouch, Idaho. The place I stayed, the Strawberry General Store, is so cute. They offer free laundry, Wi-Fi, showers, and even beds just for PCT hikers. I think people should pay more attention to that versus the nickel and diming that Kennedy Meadows North does to people, because it was extremely affordable, decent food resupply. But between that and the Pinecrest store, I'm sure I'll be able to get everything I need. It's not super cheap. Everything's marked up in these smaller mountain towns, but at least there's a better selection than Kennedy Meadows North, and the markup isn't nearly as bad. So if you want to hike the PCT and you get through the Sierras and you're trying to figure out where to stay, I definitely recommend Strawberry or Pinecrest with the amazing hospitality, because the people are super genuine. They're really helpful to PCT hikers. Obviously they're running a business, but they don't charge for you to stay there. Pretty cool. And then you get this really cute trail to walk to Pinecrest on the way. The horn signals the release of the water from the dam. Immediately move to higher ground. Well, if I hear that horn, I know what I'm doing. Running up that way. I didn't hear a horn, but it's like they're releasing water from the dam to me. Cute. Oh, here's the lake. I'm definitely leaving a comment on Far Out about which place to go between Strawberry, KMN, and Pinecrest, because this is way more awesome. Little busier on this side. This is the Pinecrest side. I'm gonna go see if I can find the store. I've been leaving this comment. Might be a little lost.
Pinecrest was pretty dope. I found the rest of my resupply, grabbed a coffee from a little outdoor cafe, and took advantage of their free Wi-Fi. After that, I figured I'd hitch back to Strawberry and save myself some time. I'd heard getting a ride was easy. Apparently nobody got that memo, because I stood there for about an hour and nobody wanted to pick up my greasy looking ass. So I ended up walking back and caught a dude named Nathan Ignacio playing some cover tunes. 1,000 miles ago, Canada felt impossibly far away. Now it's starting to feel like I might actually make it. Still, I can feel myself changing for better or for worse. Time will tell. If you want to follow the rest of the journey, hit subscribe and come along for the ride. I've still got more than 1,500 miles to go. Who knows how many lessons left to learn, and certainly more than a few unexpected adversities. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next side quest.
We got in bed and there's like a cat of some kind right outside our tents. Tahoe tomorrow, that's right. Woo!
Sucker for side quests. I have a GoPro, but I don't know how to use it.